If you want to just pan up, I don't know if you can see past me, let me get out of the way. Pan up to that big brown building where you can see most of the smoke. That is 7 World Trade Center. Apparently on the south side, that's the side that's not facing us, it's about halfway up. It's still burning pretty badly because it was rocked with a lot of the explosion from the force of the twin World Trade Centers when they came down. A large concern is what's going to happen with that brown building now, which is why we keep getting moved further and further north. You can see people down on the street moving towards us, even media who originally were allowed to have more free reign to report this story. We're being pushed out as well because there was some concern that there might be additional explosions, possibly other bombs. There was also some talk about gas, whether that was a gas explosion, a gas bomb, or perhaps just Con Ed's difficulties in dealing with some of the natural gas here. We're not sure yet. It's very, very difficult to get the emergency crews to give us this information because obviously they've got a very big problem on their hands, just trying to get people out of here and then of course deal with not only those who are still trapped possibly, but those who are injured. Apparently down this street here, and we're on West Broadway and Worth Street. There's another staging area where some of the victims are being taken as well. Ambulances have been coming and going, and we've seen a lot of city buses, we've seen Port Authority, we've seen just about any kind of organization getting involved in this tragedy to help out. Port Authority workers serving as traffic police. We've seen New Jersey police officers and fire and rescue teams coming in as well. We've been told that every county surrounding the New York area, as well as the surrounding states, have sent in emergency crews as well. Let me hear what they're saying. Sir, what's the situation at this time? Do we know anything more about other bombs?
Right now, we don't know anything right now.
And where are you being told to move people?
Yes, we are. I'm telling everybody because right now we're worried about third building right now.
You're worried about which building?
Third building, which might be the American Express building.
Is it this brown building right here?
I don't know if it's the other side of the brown building right now.
And what's the concern with it? We've heard it's on fire on the other side?
Fire on the other side, which might cause the building itself to fall over and knock that building down. We also have to worry about the gas leaks and everything.
Gas leaks. Now, what about the emergency personnel who are on the scene? Are they safe? Are they still trying to tend to the wounded? Or are you getting all the emergency personnel out of the epicenter?
Basically, what you hear is what we hear also. Right now, nobody's told us anything.
And are you serving as traffic now, just trying to keep people out?
Clear people out. God forbid something happens. We don't want nobody, no more injuries or whatever.
Yeah. And how about your fellow officers? Do you know other fellow officers who were in there?
No, we don't. No, we don't. Right now, we're in the dark just like you are.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. There you go. I think that's probably best reported right from the officer's mouth. They're in the dark too, and that's what I've been hearing from almost every police officer that I've stopped to talk to. Brian, tell me anything, and they're told all I know is what I'm being told, to move people.
All right, Ashleigh Banfield, thank you for that live report from Lower Manhattan, just blocks away from where the explosions took place after, again, both World Trade Center towers struck by hijacked commercial aircraft earlier today. Now, as you heard, the concern has to do with the American Express building. We're talking about the area down by the World Financial Center in Lower Manhattan. You see in the foreground the building with the four-sided green top. That is the American Express headquarters, one of two buildings that went up really during the run-up of the 80s of Wall Street, back when names like Shearson Lehman really ran things in Lower Manhattan, and the World Financial Center went up there. Across the street, so to speak, from the World Trade Center, the Trade Center towers collapsed in on themselves, and for that, we are fortunate. Thousands of New Yorkers are fortunate, but thousands have not made it, it is guessed today. People whose only sin was showing up for work this morning will not come home tonight. This is new videotape of the collapse of one of the towers at the World Trade Center just into us.